Ladies and gentlemen, in this video you will see the 2023 Corvette Z06 on the track with the sound at the Nürburgring. First look, here it is. Let's go. Howdy folks, you on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community. I hope you all enjoyed that footage of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette 2023 Z06 at the Nürburgring. If you hadn't had opportunity to give this video a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button, please do that now. With that being said, there are some few other things I would like to point out regarding the flagship Corvette, and I also want to point out a couple of similarities between the two vehicles that I'm about to talk about, the Z06 and the Ford GT. As you guys know, the Ford GT is one of the most expensive cars that Ford actually makes, and I want to talk about some of the similarities between these two cars, even though the Z06 will not cost $500,000. With the two images placed in front of you right now, on the right hand side is the Ford GT, and on the left hand side there's carbon fiber wheel. What do these both have in common? They are both carbon fiber wheels. As you can see, back in February 2020, you can see that these wheels went up for sale for $4,500, which at that time we knew that Chevrolet was most likely going to make carbon fiber wheels for the Z06. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that these wheels are going to cost $4,500 when Chevrolet figure out the pricing for the Z06 and every aspect that come with it. I can guarantee you that these carbon fiber wheels will be expensive, most likely probably more than $4,500 if you're buying them from Chevrolet. So whoever bought those wheels probably came out ahead buying them in advance. So a few things I would like to point out on this slide as well is if you look at the top, you see C8 Carbon Revolution. Also with the image on the right hand side at the bottom, you see Carbon Revolution. These two things match up, which tells me that these wheels will most likely be an option for the Z06. If you also look at right at condition and under use, you will see OEM validation test wheels as well. So whoever bought these set of wheels, bought these wheels knowing that they're possibly going to resell them later on in the future for Z06, or they're going to put them on their Z06 when they purchase the car, but these wheels were test wheels for the Z06 at some point. Here is a blown up image of what exactly those carbon fiber wheels look like. What do you guys thoughts? Is this something you're planning to order as an option on your Corvette Z06? If so, leave your comments down below. Now with this next slide in this video, I want to point out a few things that I've actually noticed regarding both of these vehicles. Now as you can see with the picture down on the left hand side, I'm going to assume that my guess is right, that the picture down in the corner are Z06s as well, and obviously the video above as we see going around the Nürburgring is actually the Z06. Why? Because the C8 Stingray has already been unveiled at this point and it just wasn't in customers' hands. But the picture down below shows us that Chevrolet is actually testing out something else. Now, one huge significant difference between the picture down in the bottom and the car that's going around the Nürburgring is that one is heavily wrapped while the other one is just camouflage wraps. And at that being said, what you can see is that the picture down below in the corner has a different exhaust than the one you can see in actual video. Now take a look at the picture down in the left hand corner. As you can see, the exhausts are actually the same exact way as C8 Stingray as it stands right now. Now this is my personal opinion, a guy that owns a C8 Stingray. I don't have a problem with the way the exhaust currently looks. If you look in the picture, the one in the corner down at the bottom, that exhaust looks the same way as a current Stingray. If you take a look at the video, you can see the exhaust is actually in the middle. Now I do know a lot of customers complain to Chevrolet about the way the exhaust looks on the current Stingray. So it's possible that Chevrolet was testing out the exhaust on the Z06 and decided to actually change it back to the old ways, just currently like the C7 Stingray, Grand Sport, Z06, and 01. And at the end of the day, neither of us know exactly what Chevrolet thoughts are. They may go back to the exhaust being on the current Stingray, or they may actually put it back the way it is in the video as we speak. Either way, I am happy with either one, but at the end of the day, a lot of customers did complain about the exhaust not being the same way as it used to be on the current C7 models. Do me a huge favor and leave your comments down below of which exhaust type setup that you prefer. A few more things I would like to point out about the Z06 at the Nürburgring is that it's possible, very possible, that Chevrolet could be testing out two current Z06s, or they could be testing out two different types of spoilers on one Z06 with a similar setup. So I was watching this video very carefully and I wanted to see if there was any differences between the two vehicles on the track, because some people did not notice that it was two types of cars on this track. It's possible it could be the same setup, just two different types of wings. We also know that Chevrolet has a standard Z06 and a Z07 package. And from the looks of it, it clearly looks like the picture from the right is actually the Z07 package, while the picture to the left is just the regular Z06. Or the other option could be that it's still the same car. You can just spec out one car different from the other. For an example, with the current C8 Stingray, you can get the Z51 package, which is the same car, and you would get the low wing, or you can opt out and get the high wing. So it's one of those things where we currently don't know if these are actually two different cars or if it's the same car, just one wing is different than the other. I do know that these wings definitely look nice on both of these vehicles, and I do know that a lot of customers like the high wing and a lot of customers like the low wing. Obviously, if you plan to twin turbo the C8 Z06 and you plan to put on a drag strip, well then the low wing is what you will honestly need. That's your best option. If you plan to be on a track like they currently are right now, then the high wing is your best option as well. It just depends on what your needs and wants of this vehicle, or if you're going for looks, that's a personal preference on you. Now, when I say twin turbo the Z06, I personally do not believe the Z06 will come twin turboed. Thank you everyone for watching my video and watching this upload. If you have not smashed that subscribe button, please do. Please hit the thumbs up button so this video can get pushed up in the algorithm as well. Once again, I do plan to be at Corvette and Call Out this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing you. My booth will be set up. Like my friend Mike will say, I will see each and every one of you out on the road.